Hello everyone, welcome back to Iturmoto and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 things I like about the Tenere 700 and the 3 things I dislike about this bike at 1,750 in the Odo. So stay tuned.
Chattanooga, boy had $1 and a dime. Headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line.
And if you're new to this channel, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and watch the last video I uploaded where I talk about the Tenere 700, the specs, and the walk around of the bike. Also, hit on the bell icon so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. And just a heads up that I'm not going to talk about an in-depth performance review of the Tenere 700 because, like I said, I've only put in 1,750 kilometers in the Odo, so I don't have much experience yet to actually give you or tell you a feedback about its performance. But rather, I'm going to focus on 3 things I like and dislike coming off the showroom, just having a little bit of experience with the bike. So let's get down to it. I'm going to start with the dislikes first. Let's get that out of the way. And the first one on my list is that this bike didn't come with a grab handle, which is very handy for any off-roaders or enduro riders because that's what you grab on if you're putting this bike upright when it falls. Also, that's what you hold on to when you're trying to put the bike on a center stand. And if you have a pillion or a back rider, this is the handle that they use so that they can feel secure and stable at the back of the bike. Yamaha did not include a grab handle for some reason. I'm not sure if they are discouraging pillion rider on this bike, and I wish they could have just included a grab handle. After all, that comes in standard with any other bikes if you buy them brand new. You can actually buy a third-party grab handle. You can buy it off Lazada or Shopee or Amazon. I just wish that Yamaha could have just included that in the package. Number 2 is that the dash of this bike just vibrates so much when you're riding, especially on off-road. It doesn't prevent you from riding, so it's not really a big deal. But it comes to a point that it becomes annoying when you try to look at it and it's vibrating so much. And you have that feeling that it might come off anytime and it will fly away. So that's the reason why it's annoying. And you can actually buy an anti-bobble bracket from Lazada, Shopee, or Amazon. This is a third-party accessory, but I wish Yamaha could have fixed that issue in the factory before it's released in the market. I love the rally book design of the dashboard, but it's just the vibration that annoys me so much. So that's my number 2. All right, and moving on to the last one, it's the center stand. This bike didn't come with a center stand, and I think that's standard pretty much in all adventure bikes. And Tenere 700 is considered to be an adventure bike, so I'm not sure why they didn't include it. You're left alone with a side stand that could actually bury in the soft ground, especially in overnight camping, and you left your bike just on the side stand. And there are cases where you wake up in the morning and your bike is already laying on its left, and that's because your side stand has sunk into the ground because it's soft. And that's the reason why you need a center stand to make it stable on scenarios like that. You can buy it as an accessory in Yamaha, and it comes, it's pricey. I wish that Yamaha could have made that a standard in the package. And those are the top 3 dislikes about the bike. Everything else is really good. Let's talk about the likes. The first thing on my list is actually the power. This bike has a lot of power and ready when you need it. So when you try to overtake and you just twist of a throttle, and it will immediately, right away, come to life and give you that power that you need. It has a very good low-end torque as well to pull you out of any trail conditions or difficult segment of trails. You have that power in the bike and it's not gonna let you down. So that's what I love about the bike. Also, the gear ratios are pretty wide, and I think this bike has a very good power to ratio. I think anything more would have compromised the weight, and anything less would have made this bike underpowered. So really balanced motorcycle, especially for a mid-size adventure bike. And number 2 on my list is the form factor. I know a lot of people would say that height is a disadvantage, especially for the Filipinos. But for my case, since I'm 5'11", it actually works to my advantage. That height gives me that commanding presence on the highway, And also on off-road, because it has a very good ground clearance, that gives me confidence. Very comfortable too, because it has a bench type seat. You can move your body around, shift your weights, and that allows you to ride better, especially on off-road or on trail. And last but not the least, the design. This bike is a looker. Not a lot of Filipinos own this bike, maybe again because of the height. But it's a looker, so whenever roll into a group of riders, you see head turning, and it's actually a good conversation starter. People would normally ask me what's the displacement of the bike, and so on and so forth, and from there you gain more and more friends. So it also gives you that proud feeling that you own one of these, having a unique bike in the area. So I really love that feeling. And there you go, 3 things I like and 3 things I dislike about the bike. And it's just a short video or short episode for now, but I hope you like the video, and I promise you I'll do an in-depth review after maybe 5,000 or 10,000 kilometers on the bike. That time I should already have good insights for everyone. So thank you for tuning in, and once again, if you like my video, please do subscribe and hit on the bell icon so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. That's it. Once again, this is Iturmoto, and telling you to always ride safe. Ciao.